Okay, I'm back. Okay, before I continue the story, I just wanna because I just noticed that you know the puppet guy that I told you about. His name is not Jim Gaffigan. That's another comedian. His name is Jeff Dunham. Yeah, that's right. So just want to point that out. Yeah. Anyway, so what was I? Oh yeah. So I was like just sitting there in the cab or a taxi. And then the guy, he just looked at me and said, "Do you know what binary is?" I said, "Yes, I know, because I do computer science. And for you who doesn't understand, binary is basically like the language that the computer understands, which is 1010. Yeah. So he said, "Have you heard anything called trinary?" I said, "No, that does. I mean, it doesn't exist. There's nothing called tiny." Then he looked at me and said, "Oh, the government doesn't want you to know." I said, "What? Government? What are you talking about?" Then he said, remember World War II? I said, "Yeah, I remember. I was fighting there." I still remember. Then he laughed for a little. Then he gave me like a look like, haha. I said, yeah. Anyway. And then he told me like he was talking about like the war and how the world is basically like a conspiracy of more than one country. Yeah. And then he told me that America is not the leader of the world. It's basically like private companies. I forgot what it's called. Yeah. So I was like, okay, right. How long does it take to riff? Yeah. And then, yeah. So I was like talking all weird shit, like really weird. Yeah. And then so basically it was like when he was talking like about war and this stuff, I said, yeah, okay, he's like a war veteran. Yeah. I don't know, like his grandfather was in World War II or whatever. So yeah. So I said, okay, he's like an old guy veteran. That's common. That's yeah. Then he looks at me and said, also the aliens are involved. I mean, when a guy like in mid-50s, like he looked like an old man, not only even like a normal man, it's like intelligent man actually. He looked at me and said, and the aliens is involved also. I said, okay. Then he said, you don't believe me? I said, to be honest, no. Then he said, I have seen one of them. I said, really? Can you tell me about it? He said, no, you're just gonna laugh at me. I said, no, I swear I won't laugh. I'm really interested in these things. I watch all the season of Saga, it's everywhere. In my mind, I was like, what the fuck on? He scared me actually. Anyway, so he said, one day I was sleeping in my own bed. And then I heard a noise. And then I walked up. And I see like a green guy. And he pointed at me like this. Don't tell anyone. And then he left. And then I looked at the window and I see like a flashing lights going up. I said, that's it? He said, yeah. That's your abduction story? He said, he didn't abduct me. He just gave me a warning. I said, good, I think maybe you have like a warranty or something. Yeah. So I arrived at the place, yeah, and then I finished like, I told him, can you wait for me? Because this is really funny actually, can't, He said, yes, okay. Okay, so I went inside and changed my hard disk and I came back and I wanted him to forget, but he didn't. He like continued the story, yeah. So he was saying like microwaves in the house. They have like what do you call it? They are basically like he was saying like every microwave in every house is a spy device for the aliens. He said, wow. So the alien basically installed every microwave in every house just to spy on us cooking food. He said, no. It's basically like a small miniature satellite dish with a trinary. I said, oh yeah, the trinary again. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Anyway, so as we like close to my home, he gave me like an address. He said, check this out. This guy, he made a book. Yeah, and this book like talking about all the like the trinaries and everything. I thought, okay, thank you. So at that moment, I thought it's not a good idea to let him stop in my house. Yeah, I don't want to see where I live. Because tomorrow maybe he will come later in a big green suit and said, don't tell anyone. Yeah, that's really scary. Anyway, so I said, okay, my house over there, and it's actually over there. So yeah, so I stopped like 10 minutes away from my house or something like that. Yeah, and then I said thank you, and then just I get out of the cab and just walk home. Yeah, so that's what's really weird story happening to me. I know it's not too much, but it's really weird actually. You need to be there to understand what's really happened. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's all for today. Oh yeah, this time it's not Gucci, it's Costa. Sponsored. Not serious sponsors, that's a joke, just please don't sue me. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. That's it, I think, for today. Yeah, you heard me. Today, I'm gonna come in every day. Well, not every day, maybe when I feel like it, or have something to say. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Enjoy.